What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Friday, October 17th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily NHL power play, make sure you head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. We swept the board yesterday, going 5-0, 4-0 in the NHL. Hoping to keep that going here. I'm going to have my power play on the board today, as well as my college football big play. And if you sign up for a long-term pass, you get access to my 2 baseball plays today, as well as my entire card this weekend. NFL on Sunday, college football on Saturday. We normally go high volume with those. Usually the 3-day and 7-day passes are less than buying each of the daily packages individually over the next 2 days. You're going to get, like I said, Major League Baseball and NHL mixed in there, and Tuesday marks the return of the NBA. So great time to jump on board over at Pickdawgz Premium. But we're here to talk about a 4-game NHL card on Friday. We're not here to waste time. We're here to make some money. You guys know the drill. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. From the Little Caesars Arena, where the Detroit Red Wings take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And for me, this is just a spot where, Tampa Bay, probably gets a favorable goaltending matchup here with with it looking like John Gibson is getting the start here for the Red Wings, and Gibson hasn't looked good, but neither really is Andrei Vasilevsky. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, notoriously slow starters more often than not the last few seasons. They normally come into December or January, and then that's when they rattle off a couple of 9-10 game win streaks. They've been known to do that year after year, but early on this season, I gotta admit, I'd be lying if I wasn't impressed if I said I wasn't impressed with the way the Red Wings looked against Toronto, sweeping the home and then Florida. And while Florida started their backup into Nil Tarasov, the Red Wings still, controlled that game for much of it. They still slowed down that Florida offense. I think that Detroit can get the win at home in this one. Historically, they've been a thorn in the side of the Tampa Bay Lightning. So give me the Detroit Red Wings in this one to get the job done on the money line. Next, we're going to the Capital One Arena for this matchup between the Washington Capitals and the Minnesota Wild. And I like the under here. I keep saying it year after year, or at least going back to last season, I should say. The Washington Capitals, for me, have one of the more underappreciated goaltending tandems in the NHL of Charlie Lindgren and Logan Thompson. Minnesota, a team that normally likes to play lower scoring, more defensive-minded hockey. They still have a great goaltending option in Philip Gustafsson. We're going to have to see if Jesper Wallstedt gets the start here, but I still think that Minnesota would probably start Philip Gustafsson in this matchup, and if that happens, I could easily see a 3-2 kind of game here. So I'm going to roll with the under between the Capitals and the Wild. I think that both these teams, I think it's just going to be a hard-hitting, lower-scoring, tighter kind of game. So give me the under here, Capitals Wild. Now we head to the United Center for this game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Vancouver Canucks. And, I've stated early this season, the Blackhawks were a team that I was going to try to catch value with more often than not this season. Because even though they may not win a ton of games, I think they're going to be highly competitive. And we've seen it early on this season as this Chicago team is already 5-0 on the puck line as underdogs through all their first 5 games. They beat up on St. Louis last time out 8-3. Absolutely dominated that game, not even needing the +1.5 puck line. It was our play of the day that day. And I think that Chicago can come in and, get the job done here too. I mean, Vancouver, yes, head-to-head has owned Chicago. They've won 10 straight against the Chicago Blackhawks. But I'm not impressed with Vancouver defensively. I don't love this spot on a back-to-back for them here. After seeing Thatcher Demko, we're going to get to Kevin Lankinen, who has been a solid backup for the better part of his career, whether it was in Nashville or in Vancouver. But Lankinen gave up 4 goals in his first start earlier this season to that same Blues team. I'm not rolling with the Team A beat Team B kind of mentality here, but common opponent. We saw the Blackhawks absolutely throttle the Blues. I think they can remain competitive here and win this game outright. I'm going to take the Blackhawks in this one to get the job done on the money line. Our final game on Friday's card takes us to the Delta Center where the Utah Mammoth take on the San Jose Sharks. And I just think this is a spot where we get a lower scoring game, mainly probably because of a lack of offense from the San Jose Sharks. I just don't want to lay this kind of price or chase a puck line with a Utah Mammoth team that's found themselves playing low scoring games this season. Their wins this season have been by 3-2 and 3-1 scores. Their losses have been by 3-1 and 2-1 score lines. So goal scoring hasn't been great for Utah early on this year, but the defense has been really solid. They're allowing 2 goals per game. San Jose, they've given up their fair share of goals, and I believe they've scored 3 goals and 1 goal in 2 of their 3 losses this season. To me, this just, I think, sets up as a lower scoring game, maybe 4-1 for the Mammoth if they win this one on the puck line. But I like the under here. It's at 6.5. As long as Utah doesn't go crazy offensively, which they haven't done through their first 3 games, I don't see it being an issue getting the under here. So give me the under between Utah and San Jose to round things out. That's it. That's all your NHL action for Friday, October 17th, 2025. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, again, you can head to Pickdawgz Premium and click the Experts tab clicking the Experts tab at the top of the page at pickdawgz.com. And remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys.